Hello and welcome to the Creative Foundation Training Learnership Program. We are pleased to be part of your development process. By combining knowledge and theory with work-based skills and experience, this learnership will give you the opportunity to obtain a national qualification within your specific field of expertise and operations. But before we have a look at the specifics of your qualification, it's important to get some background on SAQA and the NQF.
The NQF is a set of principles and guidelines by which records of learner achievement are registered to enable national recognition of acquired skills and knowledge, thereby ensuring an integrated system that encourages lifelong learning. The red column indicates the NQF levels from 1 to 10, against which all qualifications are weighted. NQF 1 is aligned with a grade 9 in the school system, while NQF 2 to 4 is matched to school grades or vocational qualifications obtained from FET colleges. You will see that NQF 4 lines up with grade 12 or N3. The NQF 4 learnership is extremely valuable in that it assists working candidates who do not have a senior certificate to bridge the matric gap and obtain access to post-school learning programs. Please note that the learnerships are work-related, and even though you might have an academic qualification at NQF 4 and above, you might still be required to start at NQF 2 on a work-related program. For example, a senior certificate does not prepare you for the requirements of implementing quality control measures on the production line. For this, you'll have to start with quality training at NQF 2. The South African Qualifications Authority oversees all learning and training in the country. As training providers, we fall under the authority and quality assurance of the SETAs and the QCTO. The Quality Council for Trades and Occupations manages and coordinates the qualifications in terms of their development, provision, assessment, and impact. Its scope is development and quality assurance of fit-for-purpose occupational qualifications and unit standards as required by the labour market. SETA is the acronym for Sector Education and Training Authority. SETAs quality assure the training that takes place in their sector. The qualification document provides specific guidelines for delivery of training, assessment procedures, and the requirements for competence. Your learner pack contains a qualification document specific to the program you have chosen. On the cover page, you will see the title of the learnership, the NQF level, as well as the number of credits you need to accumulate to obtain a full qualification. This document also contains information on the entry requirements to be allowed to enroll for the qualification. Furthermore, the qualification document lists all the unit standards that you will need to complete to obtain the full qualification. There are core unit standards, which are compulsory. They are directly linked to the skills you need to function in your field. There are also fundamental unit standards. They deal with communication and numeracy and sometimes the basic understanding of science. They are also compulsory, but they are not directly related to your type of work. They are crucial to support your function in your environment. Beneath the fundamentals, you will see a long list of electives in the qualification document. As their name implies, you can choose enough of these electives to make up the required credits to obtain a full qualification. You can choose electives that will be supportive of your core function. For example, a supervisor might have planning and production scheduling as a core unit standard, and then have the option to choose computer training as an elective to enable him or her to use the computer software to capture the production schedule. Unit standards are like building blocks to a qualification. Once you've attended the training or you've worked through the manual with assistance from your facilitator, you will complete the workbook exercises, and if you are confident that you understand the topic, you can do the summative assessment. Your facilitator or assessor will mark the assessments and give you feedback on your competence. Many of the unit standards have a practical component, and this is where the logbook becomes useful in proving your competence. You will be required to log your activities within the workplace as proof that you are applying what you have learnt during the training. Please note that you need to obtain 70% for your summative assessments to be deemed competent. Also note that the evidence included in your portfolio needs to be authentic, valid, and sufficient. Once you've completed all the unit standards, your portfolio will be presented to the SAQA for verification and certification. This concludes the induction information session. Please contact your training coordinator if you have any questions. You've taken the first step in your journey, and we will be there to support you all the way.